This is how to get great at the sport of wrestling. If you're not from a hotbed of wrestling, maybe you don't have access to the wrestling room. People always say, there's no partners around here who want to be good. I don't believe that. Some of us spend hours a day on social media. Just message people. Hey, I saw your son was a state medalist. He lived 20 minutes away. You want to come practice with us? I don't know. Just create some things. It's kind of like the whole girls wrestling opportunity thing. People call me like, we want to come to the girls wrestling camp. Right? I'm like, there's no opportunity for girls. I'm glad you're trying to do it. Well, we failed 4 out of 8 years. Last year, our girls camp was amazing. But the previous 3 out of 7 years, it was terrible. We canceled it. People are like, how come you canceled the girls wrestling camp? Because you didn't sign up. Well, I was going to. Well, you can't wait till the last minute, right? If we're going to spend 20 grand renting a facility with beds and showers, I mean, you got to sign up, right? And also, how come you're signing up one wrestler? You should be bringing 15. You have 15 girls that you wrestle with all over your city, right? Same way with youth wrestling. Same way with high school. Same way with showing up to the weight room. Get some buddies, right? And you high school kids watching this, get on the phone, right? You have no problem organizing a group party, but you miraculously can't figure out how to find workout partners to do an off-season training program with at the high school, or go to the weight room, right? Or coach each other at the weekend tournaments. It's just a lack of effort is all it is, right? Now, how about the fact that a home wrestling mat is expensive? It's $500. If you have a family of 4, 2 of your kids wrestle, it's $50 to get in there. The wife and husband spend 5 each, so it's $60 just to go into the wrestling gym. Then you buy a hot dog or whatever, there's another $20. Now you're $80, right? And now if you get dinner on the way home, there's another $80. So you spend $150 or $60 times 4. You're spending $600 a month, at least 4 or 5, on the same local tournaments, wrestling the same kids over and over, but a home wrestling mat is expensive. So you get 11 minutes of wrestling for your $80 to $150. 11 minutes. So, what is $150, 11 minutes? It's about $15 a minute, right? If I'm doing the math right. No, not that much, 13. So you might understand the money is there. You're just spending it on stupid tournaments. And I shouldn't say the word stupid, but skip a couple and buy a home wrestling mat. Then say, now eventually we're going to go to these tournaments and actually start winning these things. So we're going to invest in our training, right? So if you're in the area who struggles, pick up the phone, talk to people at tournaments, find your son's competition and say, hey, where are you guys from? Would you guys be interested in training? We have a home wrestling mat. We're going to do this. We're going to do that, right? Maybe you can hire a good high school kid or somebody to come and help. People also say, my high school coach doesn't provide wrestling opportunities in the summer. Well, because these teachers, some of them in some areas are not making a lot of money. He's got 2 kids at home he hasn't seen in 8 months because he coached football, wrestling, and track, right? His wife's trying to stay home with the kids. They've got credit card debt coming up to their eyeballs. And he's got to stay in decks all summer so he can pay the bills. Why don't you do a fundraiser as a booster club, make $5 grand, and give the guy $5,000? He'll provide off-season wrestling. You don't need to do a fundraiser and buy knee pads. People can buy their own damn knee pads, right? Oh, special shirts for the kids. Hey, find someone to provide a shirt and say, you want a special shirt? Give me $7. Parents can spend $7 for a shirt, right? The average person eats fast food 3 times a week, right? There's $100 a month right there. So let them buy their own t-shirt. You take the money that you raise, give it to the high school coach, so you no longer have to stay in decks all summer. Here's $5 grand, all right? You're going to run practice twice a week in the off season. Boom, problem solved, right? So think outside the box a little bit. I think you'll find that there's a lot of opportunity out there if you just have to create it on your own sometimes. Good luck.